We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop a dad, pop, pop, pop a dad, pop a dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't. Papa dad, pop, pop, papa dad, papa dad, pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't pop, pop. They won't pop, pop. We won't.
Into your
come on in, come on in, come on in.
Especially since it looks like she might ruin it with her Karen call to 911.
Oh yeah, they called the police. It was crazy.
Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let's talk about some things. Cause baby, one thing it's not gonna be is a dull moment, baby. Y'all girl gonna make sure of that shit. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hit that like button on your way in the door. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. Come on in the room. God damn it. Where is my link? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Baby, we have to talk about y'all girl, Melody Cherie. Come on in. We gonna start at that 10-minute mark. Y'all know the thing. Y'all know how it goes. Come on in, get your libations and anything else you want. Get your property popcorn, cause baby, we are being threatened. We are in fear for our lives. Jesus, they trying to get us, and we ain't even did shit. Baby, the content creators is losing their damn mind. The mellow heads are losing their damn mind that they are now out here threatening the people. If you do not kiss Mel's ass, if you do not lick from the bottomless pit of her ass, you are now being threatened with activation of the mellow head. You know, activate, activate. Fuck them bitches, activate. You know, that. Baby, they done had them a secret squirrel meeting. My bad, a secret squirrel Zoom. And she has given the marching orders. Now, I don't know if she told them to say that threatening part, but baby, it's been said. And we've been threatened. They have already started striking people's channels who aren't male friendly. It has already started. The things is, yeah, baby. Y'all have got to be batshit crazy. Y'all do know that threatening people over the internet is a goddamn federal offense, right? That is called cyber fucking bullying. If I don't say out my mouth what you want me to say about Melody Cherie, you gonna activate against me? You gonna strike my channel? Or any whatever else you think you big and bad enough to do? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. For real. Oh, baby. This lady got y'all gone. Y'all not gonna tell me y'all not drinking from the fountain of Melody Cherie's cooch. Cause ain't no goddamn way that I'm doing any of this shit in the name of no motherfucking body. Y'all met this lady a couple of times. Probably. And done lost y'all ever loving fucking mind. What is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all are literally up here willing to commit crimes for this lady? Really? Baby. No, God. I'm glad I got the common sense that the Lord gave me. And I'm a drag. I'm a tug.
This is going to be a really quick.
I'm going to do a lot of fucking things. But get my black ass up here on YouTube and threaten somebody? No. Nope. And it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let me share my screen. Hey, Tonya. Hey, Charlie. Hey, DT. Let me share my screen and shout out to Miss Empress, because, baby, one thing about it, two things for certain, baby. Empress and Anthony Lotties has had their foot on Mel's neck, baby. We other content creators have been talking about it, but baby, they've been putting their foot to ass and neck. And baby, I'm here for it. So let me mute myself. If I can remember what window it is.
Quick video, but we just had some concerning information that just came out. So apparently, allegedly, Melody sent out a, I guess, warning to the content creators who support her that she was going to have a Zoom meeting for the content creators who support her, right? Nothing wrong with that. If you're a content creator who has been rocking with me, supported me and my babies, I'm hosting a Zoom today at 11 Eastern. Write me here so I can send you the link. My team will be heavily monitoring attendees, so if you get a link, it's for you only. Allegedly, I'm hearing that Melody is filing a protection order on Martell in behalf of the kids on Wednesday, and then I guess if that doesn't go in her favor, then on Thursday she's going to turn herself in, allegedly, apparently, according to Millimeter YouTubers. Now, the concerning part is, allegedly, like I said, someone in my comment section dropped down and said that Melody is like telling her content creators to strike YouTubers who are supporting Martell or against Melody. So one of the content creators actually is threatening bloggers and Martell and saying that millimeters need to activate if Melody has to turn herself in. Now this could be dangerous because what do you guys mean by activate? Like, are you guys going to attack us? Or are you guys going to attack Martell? Is this like a dangerous situation? Like if Melody has to turn herself in, which from her own actions, you know?
Because if you stand with this man, you don't understand what you're standing for. You hear me? And best believe it's going to be popping if Mel has to turn herself in on Thursday. You hear me? Millimeters. When I say activate, y'all need to be activate. And I'm going to be putting that on. And this is for the content creators too. If she, it's going to be an activation day. You
Huntsville City warrant, domestic violence third for $1,000. RFE would be $220 and a co-signer, and they have to have an Alabama ID. They have to live locally and be at their place of employment for 6 months with proof of income. And like I said, that's like a pay stub, W-2, banking statements, and that's it. And then I would call tomorrow to check with the county before I would do anything else. Between 8 and 5, you can call us back and we can check to make sure she doesn't have warrants with the county either.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that information.
Took to her IG and she said, the last few days I literally have been in a fighting for my life. I never ever would have thought lies won't stand, but still, really, like, to make up something, wow. I literally walked away from that show, was tired of the allowed abuse, the protection and the covering, the constant yelling, screaming, blatant lies, cursing women out, etc., on national TV, and still no peace, still want to see me down and out that bad, still want me to be looked at, shaking my head. I barely slept last night. I literally can feel my nervous system. It's as if I'm just shaking and can't stop. I look at my babies. They're at peace right now, sleeping. That's the most peace I see in them, because when the day begins, their anxiety begins, question after question, angry, furious, heartbroken, decisions to be made. Which from her own actions, you know.
Because if you stand with this man, you don't understand what you're standing for. You hear me? And best believe it's going to be popping if Mel has to turn herself in on Thursday. You hear me? Millimeters. When I say activate, y'all need to be activate. And I'm going to be putting that on. And this is for the content creators too. If she, it's going to be an activation day. You
Huntsville City warrant, domestic violence third for $1,000.
So, as Empress just said, we are being threatened with activation and strikes and whatever else. And Martell is being threatened with the same because of an action that Mel took against someone else. She, in her words, touched her abusive ex-husband lightly. He didn't look like he was in a good mood. And she felt like he was showing off in front of his uncle. Because just last week, he was telling her that they should have never got a divorce. They should get married again, that he still want her. So, because he was acting that way, she felt that she had the right to put her hands on him. No matter how much they want you to believe that judges are just out here throwing warrants on people for no reason because she didn't do anything. This is the same woman when Stormy Steele had got arrested because one of the mellow heads went to her job, her place of business, her warehouse, with the bullshitting cameras. Then, after she left Stormy's place, she went down to the police department, used the video that she taped of her going to Stormy's goddamn place of business where she was not wanted. There was nothing that she could do at the warehouse unless you try to put in an application, and we didn't see that. Stormy got an harassing communications warrant taken out on her. And when that happened, Mel said on the show, Stormy asked her to state where she stands. And she said she ain't got to state a motherfucking thing. And then went to her green screen and said, if you have a warrant out for your arrest, you did something. When Martell had a warrant out for his arrest, they said it's because he did something. When Destiny had to go turn herself in, they said it was because she had to have done something. When Destiny kept saying she did nothing to that man, she don't understand why she had to be getting arrested. Oh no, you lying like shit. You did something to that man. That judge ain't just putting out warrants on people for no reason. Oh, Destiny was everything but a child of the Lord. But now that the shoe is on Mel's foot, oh, it's like nothing happened. I just lightly touched him because we normally play fight because we've been in a good faith. I don't give a damn if y'all was play fighting 5 seconds before he didn't want you to touch him no more. He didn't want you to touch him. You saw his expression. You knew. You said he wasn't in a good mood. You don't know what was going on, but you said that. And first of all, and second of all, I don't play with my user. There is no way a man was out here whooping my ass and I'm going to play fight with you. Play fighting. Then I'm going to grab you and try to turn you around. Oh, are you showing off for your uncle? You getting aggressive with him too? You're a user? The man that has given you so many sleepless nights. The man who made you feel like you was trapped in a marriage and you was too scared to leave. You have said all of these things. But yet, you still find it in yourself to play with him. To be touching on him. You put a TPO out on this man if he breathes too hard. But now y'all playing. You got security. You was paying that lady husband to be your security because Martell was so unstable. Nobody ever knew what he was going to do and when he would do it. But that same man, you are now feeling comfortable enough to play fight with him. To scold him when he doesn't let you touch him. Mel loves playing the victim. She does nothing. Everything is always being done to her. But shout out to Anthony Lofties because he earlier played a video of Mel doing what she does best, which is talking shit and threatening people. So, give me a sec. So I can pull it up. You know, we like to share receipts because they like to talk about people be lying, even though they're the biggest liars. Baby, the way we about to get some tarot card reading on us. We about to get people pissed making videos about us. Baby, how dare we put out the plot? How dare? One second, I forgot to upload it to my damn self. I did upload it to myself. Here we go. Give me a second. Let me. Give me a second. Let me stop sharing that tab and share this one. This is what Anthony showed earlier.
Never see this girl. I said, no matter where I see her, when I see her, I'm tearing that ass up. And it has nothing to do with my kids. It has everything to do with how you disrespected me and how you come for my children. Never see this girl. I said, no matter where I see her, when I see her, I'm tearing that ass up. And it has nothing to do with my kids. It has everything to do with how you disrespected me and how you come for my children. Never see this girl.
Well, we know that's a goddamn lie because she has seen Ariane. Ariane has been in her presence. They were just, remember she said shit goes down when there's $1 billion on the elevator. Remember when she said that? Yeah, she said that. So, I got another one for you. Let me get that one. I don't need y'all being nosy all up in my DMs, baby. That's why I be taking it down. Do y'all remember this video? When she was bragging about having to talk that shit now party, remember?
What? We're gonna run it back.
Hold on, baby. She is in it to win it. Hold on, y'all. So, here we go. Let me share my screen. Again.
Not talking from the vehicle. It's about what you say when you're in my
talk
face.
to us. They said talk
Okay?
to us.
Alright, when you're in the face, not from the vehicle. There's two different things. Okay? Okay, I just had to say that. Clock that T.
Uh-oh.
What? Let me do like Mariah like to do. Clock it.
You better set it off, baby now.
Oh!
You better set it off.
Hey, all it would have took is an attempt of a touching of me is all it would have took.
All it would have took.
Because then I was in fear of my life.
Oh.
Hey,
We in fear of our life now.
it just had to take a look like you're going to touch me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
that bitch off.
Oh.
Baby, she be talking big shit.
Run that what?
Run that mouth all day.
They can run their mouth.
That's why I'm finna have a TT.
Hold on, I might have
Listen, I'm about to have a TTSE. Pop that shit now.
Ooh.
I'm about to have an event called TTSE and pop that shit now.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm about to have a TTSE and pop that shit now. All people on the internet running their mouth.
Run their mouth? Yeah, tell them to pull up.
Pull up.
Hey.
Pull up.
Pull up.
TTSE and
Pull up in the chat.
stand on business.
Pull up in the
Everybody gonna
chat.
be welcome. Everybody gonna be welcome.
Pull up in the chat.
Now. Hey.
Pull up in the chat.
Oh. 4 of them you can use that.
You had to say it out,
Oh,
D.
oh, 2 different things. Okay. Let me tell y'all something.
Tell
Let me
me.
talk to my people real quick.
Uh-oh.
See, the thing is, nothing went down in the elevator. Okay? Nothing in the elevator. It was all outside of the elevator. It was whenever it's time to walk off the elevator. That ain't bravery. That's cowardice.
All right, the flash sale is back on, y'all, for $8.99.
Okay? Not talking from the vehicle. But it's about what you say when you're in my
talk
face.
to us. They said talk
Okay?
to us.
I
So, she just said all of that. She just did all that posturing. You know how her heart's posture is so full and true and pure. We know the story from the elevator. Ma'am, y'all got in the elevator together. You said that it was on site long before this elevator ish happened. The next time you saw her, you was gonna run up and she was gonna get done up. And that is what we said when this video first came. When she first did this live, Charlie, that is the same thing that Kiana said. Kiana said, not she talk about being a user with a stand against violence, a abusive shirt on. Yeah, this is how deluded her brain is. She really believes that the rules do not apply to her. She really thinks that whatever she do, people just gonna go along with it. They ain't gonna ask no questions. They not gonna have no fucking comeback for it. She can just exist, and we gotta act like she's Queen Elizabeth. Shit, and I don't give a damn if you Queen Elizabeth. You're wrong. You're goddamn wrong. Queen Elizabeth been in the blogs a lot. She used to be in the blogs all the time. Her husband was in the blogs, and he was the king. We don't have royalty over here like that. But she said it's on site way before the elevator. Then she just said they were on the elevator together. But we also remember the story of them getting off the elevator together. Remember, she left out the courtroom first, and they left out the courtroom, but they looked like they was going to it a different way. But then next thing you know, they was talking shit about her, and they were right behind her talking shit. I would think that was another wasted opportunity to tear that ass up. Then she told us that she slid Jason out of her way because, you know, she guards Jason. Jason don't guard her. And told him to let them go in front of us. So that means that Arion yet again had to walk by her in order to get in front of her. And no hands were laid upon Arion. She just said, talk that shit, not on the way to the elevator. Talk your shit, not when you in the car. They had to walk to get to their car. And the craziest part is they had to walk by her to get in their car. Mel, you are not about that life. Stop it, ma'am. These internet personas that y'all have are crazy. Now, with all these threats you keep putting out against that girl, if one day she just run up and you get done up, it will be justified because you have been threatening her. This ain't the second time, Anthony. This is the first time. You have threatened that girl on numerous occasions, and it is documented. It is videoed. But you do and say shit like this, but then you feel that you shouldn't have any consequences to you saying and doing shit like this. And us content creators who point out your bullshit, we are now supposed to be scared to talk about you, to give our opinions about you. Now we gonna have people that get activated against us because we don't buy your bullshit. In the words of Destiny, we don't buy your malarkey. Tell me that shit ain't crazy. Because if that ain't crazy, I'm crazy as shit. And I know I'm a little, you don't do me, but I ain't fucking crazy, and I damn sure ain't slow. Mama ain't raised no fools. Let's finish hearing her talk that shit.
When you in the face, not from the physical. There's two different things. Okay, I just had to say that. Clock that T.
Uh-oh.
Wait, let me do what Mariah like to do. Clock it.
You about to set it off with me now. You about to set it off.
Hey, all it would have took is an attempt of a touching of me is all it would have took.
All it would have took.
Attempt of a touch.
Oh.
Hey.
She was scared for her life.
It just had to take a look like you're gonna touch me.
Uh-oh.
Ain't that right, J-Mo?
And we're scared for
Just
ours.
look like they was gonna touch. Hey, yep, you see him, don't you? Yeah. Boom. That part, I know. Boom. Look like you was gonna touch me.
What?
All you had to do was act like you was gonna. If it had been an attempt of a touch.
What?
We would have had to set that bitch off.
Oh.
See, people can run their mouth all day.
They can run their what?
Run their mouth all day.
They can run their mouth.
That's why I'm finna have a TT. Listen, I'm about to have a TTSN.
She couldn't remember the initial. She couldn't spell.
I'm about to have an event called TTSN. Talk that shit now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm about to have a TTSN event. Talk that shit now.
Yeah, I forgot to mute
All
myself.
the people on the internet running their mouth.
Run their mouth? Yeah, tell them to pull up. Hey, pull up.
TTSN.
Pull up in the chat.
Stand on business.
Pull up in the
Everybody gonna
chat.
be welcome. Everybody gonna be welcome.
Pull up in the chat.
Hey.
Pull up in the chat.
Oh. I'm about to have a TTSN event. Talk that shit now. All the people on the internet running their mouth. TTSN. Talk that shit now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm about to have a TTSN event. Talk that shit now. All the people on the internet running their mouth.
Run their mouth? Yeah, tell them to pull up. Hey, pull up.
TTSN.
Pull up in the chat.
Stand on business.
Pull up in
Everybody
the
gonna
chat.
be welcome. Everybody gonna be welcome.
Pull up in the chat.
Hey.
Pull up in the chat.
Say
pull up in the chat. Hey.
And that's a lot of keyboard thugs, but I want to do
Set
a
it off.
TTSN.
What?
TTSN. Talk
Pull
that
up.
shit now. Talk that shit
What?
now. Talk that shit now. Talk that shit now. Talk that shit now.
What?
Hey,
What?
talk it. It's
Give me a
gonna be-
little tea.
It's
Give
gonna
me a
be a
little tea.
huge event.
It's gonna be a what?
It's gonna be a huge 15 left. It's gonna be a huge event.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna be able to make bets on who you think gonna win in the boxing ring.
What?
Make your bet, place your bet.
God dang.
God dang, place your bet. It's gonna
Clock
be
it,
fun.
clock it.
TTSN, talk that shit now. That's what. So if you've been on YouTube beefing,
Uh-oh.
if you've been on YouTube beefing,
Uh-oh.
if you've been on YouTube running your mouth,
Uh-oh.
just running your mouth, ain't finna pull up nowhere. Come to the Talk That Shit Now event. Cause I don't like to do a lot of talking.
She don't do too much
I don't
talking.
really, I get tired of the talking, so that's when I go quiet, cause I'm like, man, really? The talking ain't doing it for me. I don't like to do a lot of talking. So,
Look at Sherry.
I don't really like to do that. So we gonna have an event called TTSN, Talk That Shit Now.
Uh-oh. Hey.
I wanna see who brave enough to pull up.
Come on, we gotta swear
Y'all
up.
gonna be able to
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. How you gonna do it? Come on, go ahead, look. Come on. Go. Come on, box. Sure.
I'm not boxing with you, and I'm not gonna show them the secret, the tactical stuff Jason done told me.
Oh, my bad.
Why would I show them that? Why would I show them
Now, I think that video speaks for itself. I really do. And, man, you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You ain't gonna fight your way out of a wet paper bag. You talking about some goddamn internet thugs. Girl, what do you call that? If that wasn't internet thugging, I don't know what is. And yes, this video is being used under the Fair Use Act of 1969. We are using this for goddamn tugs, drags, rags, and tags. And entertainment only. Yeah. It's going across the bottom of your screen, so yeah. I might ain't say it, but you see it. Like, but she want us to believe she didn't do nothing. She ain't the type to do nothing to nobody. Martell is a man who goes to the gym every other day. How can I hurt him? Because he says you did. The same way women are to believe when their users are using them is the same way it goes for a man. And we gonna stop with this. Martell was a using her. She said he was not. We seen her beat him and a car up. She beat a car with a plastic tree in a tile, and the child didn't fall not one time. She threw a knife like she was playing darts, and it was stuck over the mantle of the fireplace. And what did she say? Oh, baby, my aim is good. If I really wanted to hit him, oh, it would have hit him. Do we remember that? Remember when she told Heavenly, because I'm not the type of woman to just sit around and let a man put his hands on me. Make up your mind. He was over there using you, or you too much of a woman that ain't never going to happen. You know your worth. I'm at the door if that happened. And it's the same bitch that had made a music video. But she started lying about the use from him. She then went and edited the video to slide in a little piece of her and Martell in a fucking elevator. And he was using and the person that was playing Martell was using the person that was supposed to be playing Mel. Or was it Mel actually that did it? I don't know. So, is this TTSN gonna be like the goddamn mellow head, mellow con that never happened? Is this gonna be like the retreat orgy that they were supposed to be having that never happened? Like the money must really be funny over there, cause she had all these grandiose goddamn thoughts, but she ain't had not named one of these events yet. She just sat there and hyped herself up, and she allowed Clavicle to hype her up for nothing. Hell, she said how many years ago that she was going to fly some content creators into Huntsville so they could get the real scoop. Well, bitch, why today you didn't fly the people in? Why you go on the Zoom call? Multi-millionaire? See, your ego is so inflated. Your people are so slow that they believe the shit that comes out your mouth. This is why you keep people like Clavicle and his grandma around you. Cause they gonna go with whatever you yep. She TTSN, she gonna whoop somebody ass. Yeah, yep, I'm gonna be there too. And she gonna y'all heard what Mel said. Boy, if you don't shut up, you will probably fight faster than Mel would. Stop. But let's get to the secret squirrel meeting from earlier today with her favorite bloggers. First, let me find the post Because y'all know she, baby, one thing she gonna have is a story on her IG story. That lady been writing on her goddamn, in her stories all week. And all of this shit been cryptic. And if you ain't got the mellow head decoder ring, you shit out of luck. You got to figure it out on your own. Hold on, y'all. One of them said, the prayers of the righteous really do availeth much. My God. Live on Patreon tomorrow, 11 a.m. So she just did a Zoom call with her content creators. Now she gonna do another another Patreon tomorrow. They done already told us what the hell you talked about. What the fuck do the people need to go and pay some money to Patreon for to get the same thing? Well, probably in a different form of a lie. But it's gonna be the same shit. This bitch can never remember her lies. I swear, she is one of the biggest liars, but never remembers the lie that she told first. If this lady's story changes once, it changes a million damn times in one fucking sitting. Just like she allowed her content creator to go up there and she was given a timeline of the events that supposedly had happened. And Mel brought her ass up there and fucking just made everything that lady said void. Null and void. Because, baby, the thoughts and the motherfucking script, they had two different goddamn scripts. They had it like, is this one believable or is this one more believable? We gonna let y'all decide. Because why did you do that? That made no sense to me. You should have set your ass back and allow her to do what you get her to do. And again, like Easter said when she came up here yesterday, ma'am, how you gonna put the cart before the horse? She didn't say that part, I'm saying that part. How you gonna put the cart before the horse? You want sympathy. How do you want sympathy about a warrant being taken out for you that you still have not went to find out about? You don't know if you're going to be arrested. You don't know if you're going to be detained and let go. You don't know if you're just going to have to pay a little bond and you'll be out. You don't know none of that. You don't even know to what the fullest extent that the warrant is. You don't even know what the warrant says. Who is out here with warrants on them and y'all, you don't know nothing about it? Especially when you are out here playing victim. Now, if you'd have turned yourself in first, as Easter said, and then came out here and played your trump card, then came out here with your sob story, maybe that Patreon would have been good, numbers would have went up. People would have been over there buying them big ass bars of soap that they don't need. Maybe we will see Clavicle again, because where is Grandma and Clavicle? Is the payroll not right? What's going on? Now that I said that, y'all know Clavicle gonna magically appear soon, right? I just want to let y'all know. Yeah, he will be making an appearance whenever we say something. Just like I said, where is Shaneka? Where's she at? Who you with? Where was Shaneka? Oh, but today, oh, Shaneka, she found her way to IG. And she was over there just a tappity tap, 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 and on her keyboard. And let me see if I can find what she said. Hold on, because I know I got it somewhere goddamn weird. Where the fuck did I just take it from? Give me a second, y'all, because baby, I'm trying to do two different things. They're one thing. But why y'all wait for me to find it? I'm gonna let y'all watch this stupid shit. And I said, hey, oh, what a wonderful kind of day where you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Yeah, that's all I hear. Yeah, that's all I hear when they, girl. Y'all not gonna tell me Mel ain't have an IEP in school too, cause she be looking like she a little fritter as well. Especially when she doing these dumb ass dances.
I deleted them because I'm like, okay.
Why am I hearing voices? You better get it, Clavicle. You better work. Where in the fuck did I put the goddamn stories? God damn it, what did I do with them? D-play and double play. I know y'all like, if you don't take these people off my damn screen. I'm trying to let them entertain y'all. Yeah, I didn't go up far enough. I knew it. So, she says, so many DMs just like this. The emotional phase has subsided. Your prayers have given me strength I can't describe. My sister prayed with me last night up until 2 a.m., even though I was actually visiting to check in on her. I literally felt the warrior in me rise up. I'll rise up, girl. And now the fight actually begins. Somebody says, thank you for sharing this. Sometimes we need the reminder that we don't have to accept everything that is handed to us. We don't have to lie down and take mistreatment, disrespect, or injustice. We can set boundaries. We can stand up for ourselves. We can fight back the right way with wisdom and courage. My bad, wisdom, courage, and faith. Having God on your side doesn't mean we become doormats. It means we walk in the authority, strength, and discernment He gives us. I know this season may be rough, but please know that you are seen, appreciated, and your message matters more than you know. Thank you for the reminder. Bitch, if you gonna get the fuck at my damn face. What does any of this have to do with anything? What strength what is she going through besides something that she put herself through? Baby. Shaneka made a post. I don't know where the fuck it went. I can't find it. But she did go live and say, no matter where she is in the world, she pulls up for her friends. And I'm like, did that lady pull up for you when True T said she was going to ruin your whole existence? Did she ride for you or pull up for you when you said pray for Martell and her mellow heads lost it on you? Pray for Martell. Pray for, how dare you say pray for Martell? You don't pray for Martell. You only pray for Mel. You starve yourself for Mel. You take the body of the melody of Christ. You sacrifice a limb and a child. You fucking bring motherfucking you bargain with her. She don't give you nothing in return. But yeah, it's y'all duty to submit. And y'all are crazy as hell. Chanel. That lady did not, baby, she didn't lift a finger. She didn't even come out and say, look, y'all, that's what we're not gonna do. That's my real fucking friend. So yeah, we gonna pull that shit back. When True T was talking about suing her, when True T was telling people to get in contact with her so they can to let her know if they got their products or not, she was saying how she had people that already said they ain't get it, and baby, she was gonna take her down. We never heard Mel talk about that. You know, sometimes it should be just coming out. We never heard her say anything about that. As if that was cool. But now that she's in trouble, oh, Shanega, hey Shanega, where you at, Shanega? I need your help, girl. You are Shanega, you are an ambassador over there in Africa. Girl, you are beneficial to me now. Can you please pull up for me? Or can you please just write a post on my behalf to make the people think, yeah, please? This the goddamn fucking one of her content creators talking about something. Yeah, because she got heavy hitters in her corner. This motherfucker said Shaneka, J. Taylor, and they said one other name, and then gonna talk about some celebrities. Girl, that bitch don't know no, she ain't got no damn celebrity. Shut up. Y'all want her to be a celebrity so bad. She not. She's a reality star. Not even a star. She's a reality TV personality. So, in the secret Squirrel meeting of it all, let me tell you a few points that I heard about. So, remember that little short piece of a letter that she put up with Mark Easter? Oh, baby, she ain't getting nothing from me. I ain't got nothing for her. But this coin that's gonna get made, you can kiss my ass. And her people throwing them threats can too. God, fuck scared. How about? So, in the secret Squirrel meeting, she let it be known that although Martell be using the kids, he don't got no food over there. He treats Knox better than he treats his kids. Ariane don't like all of the things. But she said, this is what her people, her blogger said that she said, she was willing to give up custody of her kids so she could move to Atlanta. She said she thought about it. That's the reason she made that post about her kids finding her eventually. And what I say to that is, so because you moved to Atlanta, you stopped being a mama? This bitch act like she was going to West Bubblefuck. And there were no motherfucking GPS coordinates that could get the kids there. So, she basically said that she's about to go to Atlanta and live her best life. She ain't going back and forth with you bitches. She living her best life. I told y'all she missed those vacations. Remember when Martell had the kid, her and Martell had the week on, week off? Babe, you better come in here and say kaboom. Say it again. Chat. Baby, there is no way that a city would be more important to me than my kids. There is nothing that could make me send my kids into the lion's den, into the cave with the sleeping grizzly bear, just because I want to move. She has said time and time and time again that this man uses her kids. But for a split second, for one moment, I was willing to give them to him. Come again, say what? Not all the court dates y'all had to go through. Not all your business that's been put out there. Not all of the lies. Not you stopping that man from seeing his kids for 50 damn days. He missed birthdays and everything. Not you now willing to throw in the towel. The awful damn towel. To go trace your dreams in Atlanta. Ma'am, do you hear how that sounds? I know I have come to y'all and told y'all the things and the ways my kids have suffered at the hands of that man. But a little ass whooping don't hurt nobody. I was overreacting. He really didn't ever use them. Like, he didn't throw Tank into a wall. Mariah didn't call me crying hysterically. No, he just tapped Tank. He put belt to ass. He yelled at Tank. And I just exaggerated it. It wasn't that serious. Because, bitch, I need to go to Atlanta. And the only way I can go to Atlanta without my kids is to give them to their daddy, because he ain't gonna have it no other way. They won't be staying with Mama Van. She won't become the guardian. He ain't letting his kids go with Marcus. Hell, and he in Atlanta. So you were willing to bargain with the devil, as you call Martell. And you were willing to gamble with your kids' lives and health. Just to go to Atlanta. To do what? Badly act. To not be able to play yourself in a Tubi movie? Is that why you were going to give your kids to their dad? And never see them again? Until they can find you? Bitch, that sound like a bitch that don't want to be a mama no more. That's what the fuck that sound like. I don't understand the end of it. I'm going to have to go away from my kids for a really long time. And I just hope that one day they'll be able to find me eventually. Because I've had a vision of love. And it was more that you've given to me. I realized, Mel has realized her dream. And her vision will last with the love that strengthens her. Girl, what? But Martell is a horrible parent. Martell don't deserve to be around the kids. Really? So then, after that, when that didn't go well, she then talked about garnishing the money that he owed her. The $7,000. The lighter fluid, $7,000. Y'all remember the lighter fluid all around the house, kids in the backyard, because Martell took her money out the account? Yeah, that garnished. That's the money that's being garnished. It's nothing to do with child support. Child support has never been in play. So when y'all say that they was garnishing him for child support, that's not true. She was trying to garnish that $7,000. But what she said was she wasn't the person that put the papers in. Her lawyer did it. Bitch. So you paying lawyers that just do whatever the fuck they want to do. You say you want to fucking plead not guilty. He tell you but he go and tell the judge, this bitch is guilty. Don't worry, Yana. She's guilty. The fuck? But then I asked him to take it off, and he told me there was no way that I could take it off, because if I took the garnishment off, I would never be able to get it. I would never be able to file again. Not you want to take the garnishment away so he can take the kids off your hand and you can go to Atlanta, but still, later on down the line, you can still file for the garnishment of your $7,000. Oh, baby, you think you are sly as a fox, don't you? You not. Some people might not catch that shit, but I did. Yet, what the fuck? Because I was just trying to have peace. No, you was just trying to fucking pawn your kids off to their daddy. And I don't have problem with the kids living with their daddy, but when you have fought as hard as Mel has fought, when the low down dirty things that didn't need to come out about them that came out, the torture of their children's emotional stability, all of that shit was trampled upon. But after you go through all that, you know what, Carmen? After you go through all that, that lady came up here crying. Fuck, even my ass fell for it. I had a prayer thing for her ass. The day before she went to court, I think it was the first time they was going to court for the custody. My stupid ass, I did a live dedicated to her, to pray for her. And it got publication. It put in the publication. I can't remember the name of the damn place where it was at, but I'll pull it up later. I told her about it. She was like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. That was big. Thank you. Because I need it. Don't make me pull up the messages. Yeah. You did all that. What? If I keep telling y'all that Mel and Tisha are the same, they are exhausting. They literally drains the blood and all of the goddamn nutrients and the motherfucking water. These bitches have you dehydrated. Because they just can't deal with what's at hand. They just can't tell the truth. I don't know why they think we can't handle the truth, because we can. We will respect you more if you did give the truth. It's the truth. But no, it's a lie. It's a lie, you guys. It was all a lie. A bad lie, but nevertheless, it was a lie. So she then goes and tells them a story about how one day the kids were getting out of school early, and her and Martell were in the goddamn pickup line together at the same time. She said that Mariah wanted to go home with her dad. I guess the other kids wanted to stay with their mom because they could do whatever the fuck they want to do over there. But Mariah wanted to go with her dad. But didn't somebody just tell us that on our blog of people, tell us that he slammed Tank into the wall, and Mariah was so scared of him that she called her mama, telling her to come and help? Does that sound sound like a child who would want to go home with their daddy. Oh, don't forget, and he treats Knox better than he does them. So she want to go over there to the youth, only to be ignored and not given any attention. Is that what we're supposed to believe? Oh yeah, and not eat because Martell can't afford no food. Like when you listen and to hear and not to talk, does that make sense? So now, yet again, when she said Martell was in handcuffs, it was because she took a TPOI on him, saying that he did something to the kids. So if she took it out on the behalf of the kids. Hey, Miss Gaia. So yet again, Martell is losing visitation time with his children because Mel is up to her old games again. All of the content creators said Martell is up to that bullshit again. Martell is still jealous. Martell still want Mel. That's why he took that one out on her. He didn't need to take that one out on her. He just mad because she don't want to be with him. Well, that don't make sense. Because she took a TPOI on him with lies and fallacies. Yet again, like I said, help making him lose visitation time with his damn kids. But then you say that he treat Knox better than he treat the other kids. Knox is always around him. Knox mama thinks like me. I don't give a fuck if we together or not. What you gonna do is be in this baby's life. What you gonna do is show my son some affection. You can't sit in my house and not pay my child no attention. Y'all wanted that man not to want Knox so fucking bad. Y'all wanted him to be the most low down daddy to that boy that we have ever seen. But one thing that remains a constant when we talk about Martell and his kids, baby, Martell loves each and every last one of his kids. Hell, he probably mourned the ones that him and Ariana and Mel took to glory. Because Martell said he still want more kids. I said, the fucking lies you tell, you crazy as shit, but okay. Tell me how you can get a warrant for a text, but you shouldn't. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care if you touched him lightly. I don't care if you touched him harshly. I don't care if you touched him roughly. You touched him. And he didn't want to be touched. Don't touch me, because I don't want to be touched. Don't touch me, because I don't want to be touched. But no, you can just do that, not touch him. Oh my God, what are you doing? Showing off of your uncle? Are you only doing this because your uncle's here? Because just last week, we was play fighting. Just last week, you was telling me that you wanted me back, that you still love me, that you wish we would have never got a divorce. You asked me to marry you again. And I'm going to keep asking this question. Why does Mel's coochie get wet every fucking time she talk about that man wanting her? Why is that the flex? Why is that her go-to? Because I don't care what my ex-abuser won't. I'm not happy that he won't leave me the fuck alone. I'm not happy that, as her people say, he's being stalked. I'm not happy every time I try to go to the kids' school or we go to one of the kids' extracurricular activities, you all up in my face trying to fucking fuck me. You know you still love me, girl. I don't nobody want to deal with that. But for some reason, when he supposedly says this shit, it gets her off. The man that she doesn't like, the man that no matter what anybody tell her now, she would never try to co-parent with him again. I'll never co-parent with him again, but baby, I just love when he tell me he still want me. Baby, he be telling me like he be telling me. Look at him telling me like that. Yes, God. Martell still wants me. Martell still want me. Bitch, I hear with fucking rose petals. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He just want to fuck me. He loves me. He may want some head that I didn't give right when we were together. He loves me not. Like, bitch, what? I moved on a long time ago. We can't tell. We don't see it. Bitch, snap into a Slim Jim because we gonna be here a while trying to find it. Not going anywhere for a while. Yeah. Eat a Snickers. Exactly. Exactly. I told her, I said, Mel, if you got Martell still wanting you, why won't you go take that lady boyfriend? Because she took your husband. Why not go take her boyfriend? Bitch, if I can't have my goddamn ways to wait, because you know Mel gotta have whatever she want. Bitch, burn the whole motherfucking thing down. Down to the motherfucking ground. Go leave some panties in his car. Leave an earring. Leave your jacket. Leave some hair. Because, baby, the wigs be shedding like shit. Leave some wig hair. Ariana don't wear wigs. She would know. But for you to keep saying that this man wants you is real strange to me. That is crazy. I told y'all, my baby daddy said, I want to cook for you. I don't eat no more, nigga. I don't eat anymore. What the fuck you mean you don't eat? If you have to cook for me, motherfucker, I don't eat no more. You heard what I said. That's how I feel about it. My ex. And me and my baby daddies ain't even on bad terms. I just thought, bitch, you won't think you're not gonna try to get me back up in your house and try to get this cooch. No, God. Nope. So I'm not eating shit. But to Mel, that's a flex. That's her happy place. She love when Martell tell her that he want her back, or when she make up in her mind that he said it. I don't know if he's saying it or not. I just want to know why she's so happy about him saying it. And again, that little piece of letter that that she showed from Martell saying that, thank you for telling me this. Now I know to go and I can go and file some more papers to keep you in Huntsville. That does not give obsessed. That does not give won't move on or stalking vibes. That gives, bitch, you not taking my kids to no goddamn Atlanta. I live in Huntsville. All their friends are in Huntsville. Their school is in Huntsville. Everything that they know to be normal is in Huntsville. You don't think y'all fuck these kids up enough? So you want to add instability of moving and trying to make new friends and trying to get acclimated to a new place? You don't think that would not be a good thing at this time? They still see y'all fighting. They still know that mommy got daddy locked up. And now, because you talk to them about every damn thing the kids ain't supposed to be involved in, now they know that daddy trying to get mama locked up. Well, I'm not even going to put that just on you. Because in the past, you and Martell talk to them kids and say things around them kids that they should not be privy to. Y'all have pinned them kids against each other. Y'all have recorded Mariah, both of you. Neither one of y'all be thinking about the children's mental health when y'all going tit for tat. Y'all block out everything. Y'all be just in it to win it. By any means necessary. even at the detriment of the children. That's crazy to me. But Martell is a bad parent. He the only bad parent in this motherfucking equation. I give you the kids if you let me move to goddamn Atlanta. What the fuck type of shit is that? Who mama say that? Then I had 4 boys, and all 4 of my boys live with their daddy when they got of a certain age, because I can't teach a boy how to be a man. I can tell him how I would want him to be. I can tell him how he should be. I can teach him how to treat women and all, but I can't teach him how to be a man. But the difference between that and what you want to do is, baby, you ready to dump your kids off and never to be heard from again. Shit, my kids living with their dad and they were still out of my damn house more than the fuck. Just like they would the fuck. Everything got sent to my house. They was here. You don't even want your kids to be around you. You said, fuck that shit. I'm leaving all this shit behind. I just want to get out of Huntsville. Remember she said that at the reunion? Hey, DeShonda. Remember she said that at the reunion when she was standing outside? I just want to get out of Huntsville. I hate it here. Well, bitch, from what I have heard, Huntsville don't like you either. Nor do the people in Huntsville. They want your ass to go to goddamn Atlanta and wreak havoc somewhere else. They ain't trying, baby. They don't want you. And they don't want you. They don't want you. They don't want you no more. See, that's what she get mad about, because we remember shit. I keep telling y'all, my short-term memory ain't shit. Baby, don't ask me what I just did. I lose a lighter I lose my remote control every goddamn day. 15 times a day. Y'all know I smoke cigarettes. I can light a cigarette when I need enough. Where's my lighter? My short-term memory ain't shit, bitch. But my motherfucking long-term memory, oh, that bitch is bad. Especially when it comes to dragging a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna remember some shit. Sometimes I remember after the live over and I be like, damn, I'm supposed to say that. But majority of the time, it's gonna be said up here. When is she going to turn herself in? She does know that they can't move no further with her warrant until she turns herself in. She can't go before a judge. She can't get this shit squashed. She just gonna sit here and live with a warrant looming over her head. Just for sympathy and Patreon membership. Not sympathy and payola, sympathy and Patreon membership, because that's all. She ain't talked about her products at all in this. All she keeps saying is, go over to my Patreon. Don't forget I got the Patreon. We gonna talk about it on Patreon. So yes, it is the sympathy and Patreon of it all. And I'm confused. And I don't understand it. Because it makes no damn sense. Like, why are you content to living your life knowing that there's a possibility that you could be walking down the street, driving down the street with your kids and get pulled over, and now your kids got to see you in handcuffs? Or they can come to your house and your kids now see you in handcuffs. Them knowing their daddy was arrested wasn't enough. Now they got to worry about their mama. And then you do this type of shit because you are such a horrible fucking human being that you fucking pin your son against his daddy. It's always that he did something to Tank. He don't never do nothing to the other kids. It's always Tank. And you like to use that shit because you like to say that he thinks Tank is too soft. He don't want Tank to have sugar in his tank when he get older. Well, let the record reflect. He may not want him to have sugar, but he also don't want him to be a thug either. Remember when you bought him that gold chain? And Martell told him, we don't do this. This ain't how we dress. That's not your aesthetic. We gonna nip this shit in the bud now. You ain't about to be out here with a white t-shirt on, a gold chain, and goddamn your pants hanging down at your damn thighs. Cause then he say something like, those people like that are concerned and consumed about stuff like this, they are shit, they unsuccessful. They too busy worried about what they got than what they got in their head. That's what Martell said. So, evidently, if you want to say he don't want Tank to have sugar, he also don't want his son to think that acting like his mama. TTFN, talk that shit down, bitch, cause I'ma fuck a bitch up. I wish a bitch would. Come on now, I want all of you motherfuckers, cause we gonna have a boxing ring. We gonna do this shit. Cause you damn sure wanna be a thug. Want to be a thug. And he like, oh nope, if that shit won't rub off, not on mine, not on my child. Again, why is it only Tank that you always say he doing something to? Because you like to feed the narrative of your mellow heads. He don't like Tank. He think Tank is too soft. He didn't want Tank dancing. He don't want Tank singing a song. But I don't want Tank singing a damn song. Because that ain't got nothing to do with Tank. She's allowing these kids to think. Not only did daddy cheat on her, daddy cheated on them too. Although mama knew that daddy was cheating and didn't have a problem with it. I guarantee you the kids don't know that part. I guarantee you she ain't never sat her kids down and said, well, yeah, I knew about Miss Ariane for years. We went to brunch together with our mamas. We would conversate on the phone. I would go to her house and supposedly to beat her up and never did. But I knew your daddy was messing with her, but I needed him to get out of my head. He was irritating me. He was smothering me. Did you tell him that part? No, because you like to start in the fucking middle with every damn thing. Like, baby, I feel for you when these kids get old enough and they can comprehend and they can really understand what happened to them in their childhood at the hands of their mama. You just better hope that you don't regret this shit. Cause the worst thing, my kid, baby, I wish one of my kids would. Oh Lord, my kids feel neglected. That shit will hurt. My kids feel like you put Atlanta in front of them. My kids think that I was going and having international cooch. Which is why I was so happy with the arrangement. But I let the mellow heads talk me into saying that I needed fucking full custody of the kids. Because I knew my ex-husband wasn't over there abusing them damn kids. But they told me they would buy products if I would get him away from the kids. And then I can use them as part of the Patreon. Yeah, Your Honor, give me the kids. Give me the kids more time than you give him. I don't want to do the week on, week off no more. I want to have my kids more. Now you're using them as bargaining chips to move to Atlanta. Great parenting. Yep, that's how it's supposed to be done. The fuck? Again, when are you gonna turn yourself in? When are you gonna say, yep, let me think about my kids in this thing. Let me add them to the equation. And do I want to traumatize them anymore? Remember you had Mariah, you and her were riding around, and you got to the hotel just as Martell and Ariane were walking out. It just was a coincidence, is what you want us to believe. That at the same time that Martell and Arion was walking at the doors of the hotel. You bends the corner. And you're not going to tell me that you didn't say, there your daddy right there. Look. He with that laugh. I told you he don't love us. I told you. This is what he do. This is why he can't come home. And would Mariah do anything a child would? Get away from my daddy. Leave my daddy alone. And you was like, mission accomplished. You said that you got all these hard questions to answer and all of these things, and it's so hard, and you got therapists on speed dial, but you ain't go to the therapist. You came to IG. The one place you know you got the most followers, the one place you know that shit goes viral real quick, it's going to get more eyes on it, and you can get your narrative out there. And the fact that y'all content creators was over there getting this one-sided information, like, I just don't understand how y'all don't have follow-up questions. Yeah, Martell threw Tanker to the wall. It ain't no, why did he do it? When did he do it? Was he bleed? Y'all don't ask nothing. Yup, okay. She said that he did it, so he did it. But when Martell say you hurt his arm, he's a liar. I don't give a damn if he is lying. He said his arm hurt. His arm hurt. You shouldn't have touched him. The same way if he hit you and you said your arm hurt, we supposed to believe you, right? They say believe the victim. Martell is the victim, bitch. Because you're nobody's victim, bitch. Remember? You're not the type of woman to allow that. Well, evidently Martell was that type of man. You just thought because Martell had never hit your ass back on any of the shit we seen, you thought he was going to just let you keep putting your hands on him. I believe that it went down. You went over there trying to speak to his uncle and speak to him, and Martell gave you the cold shoulder. You didn't hit him first. You didn't lightly hit him first. You went over there and gave your little performance. And then you got mad because Martell gave you a little nod or what's up with no enthusiasm behind it. And you, how dare he? Oh, then you grabbed her. Oh, look at me. You done spent the man around probably. Look at me. Oh, you what? Oh, so you showing off for your uncle? You wasn't saying this last week. That's my theory. Because it makes sense. What you saying don't. Because every time you say something, you say it a different way. But you the victim. Thank you, Deshaun. They hit that like button. They got a link if anybody wants it. What medical records? Martell is being quiet because Martell has fucking wised up to the fact that he ain't about to feed her. Martell said he not about to feed her. He done did that shit with her enough. And enough is enough. He like, what in the fuck? But the people are mad at him for having growth. But they not mad at Mel for being stagnant. And liking this stupid shit. Then I just had what Jay Taylor said. Where the fuck did it go? One second. Fuck is Jay Taylor? He just a damn makeup artist. Y'all act like he was a fuck, like he Durant. Like what? Jay Taylor got her back. Shaneka got her back, and some other celebrities. When did these people become fucking celebrities? Again, she ain't even a damn celebrity. Trying to find the one from JD Love. Okay, I got boo. So Jay Taylor said, sad world when women start rallying around each other. Come on, black women. Y'all always say you're not protected. Here's an opportunity to surround another sister with love and compassion. Where in the fuck was this goddamn shit when Destiny was going through her motherfucking shit? When this bitch said she knew that Destiny was going over there going through shit and she felt bad for it, especially when she gave birth to Law. Where the fuck was that shit then, nigga? If you don't sit your fruity tooty head ass down somewhere with this shit, I am so sick and tired of you motherfuckers. Every time Mel say she going through something, everybody's supposed to have compassion. But this is the same bitch that lied on Stormy Steele and still hasn't motherfucking retracted that shit. This is the same bitch that sat there and told my motherfucking sister, God bless you on your fucking journey, bitch. She the same bitch that sat around that motherfucking campfire with that motherfucking therapist talking about some, I think it's selfish. I don't know why she just won't leave. Bitch, cause you told her to come. You told her to go ask could she come. This the same bitch that let my goddamn sister go to the motherfucking hotel, get changed, sent the car back for her motherfucking ass. Allow her to ride all the way to the fucking restaurant, and then when they about to go in the fucking door, gonna tell her, I don't think you ready to be back with the motherfucking ass. Fuck is wrong with you? Where was the motherfucking womanhood and sisterhood and that shit? Tired of you stupid motherfuckers always coming with this kumbaya bullshit when it deal with Mel, but everybody else is fucking collateral damage. This is the same motherfucker that tried to get Anthony's job. All my mandated corporate reporters. Like, this bitch don't deserve no motherfucking sympathy. I wish the fuck I would. You do it. Shit, she say she got a village. Let her village do it. The fuck? Remember, she didn't need Destiny because she had a village already. But she shouldn't need us either. And then she just wrote a fucking post telling us about our kids ain't gonna, our sons ain't gonna be shit when they grow up. Because we don't make them take accountability like the fuck she did in our house. The fuck? And when Martell make her kids take accountability, she want to go get TPOs on them. And take his fucking visitation rights away. Whether for a long time or a little time, it don't matter. It shouldn't happen. That's where the motherfucking sisterhood is at. The sisterhood is sick of her shit. And bitch, when we not sick, we are motherfucking tired. This bitch is exhausting. She is draining as fuck. She's needy as shit. She's a liar. She's a gaslighter. She loves to rage bait. She know what words to use. She know what buzzwords to use, when to use them, and how to fucking use them. But because she said it, it's so. Girl, your boy, fuck y'all. Y'all take y'all ass over there and rally around her while we sit our ass over here and drag her. Don't. You ain't gotta listen to the shit. You ain't gotta partake. But don't tell us what the fuck we need to do when this bitch ain't never did it. Remember when she went to, she was either on the phone with LeBerick or she went to Destiny House with LeBerick and she thought the shit was funny? Remember that? Where was the sisterhood then? I'm sick of y'all keep using these motherfucking words that don't apply to this bitch. She don't deserve it.
Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Good evening, everybody. But Carmen specifically, I came up here to tell you to take your tail to the corner. I go back to look at the comments. I see she about to move to Atlanta to become the next Nene. Baby, she could never. Not on Nene's worst day and not on her best. Nene was funny. Nene was charismatic. Nene was what reality TV needed. And when Nene left that show, Nene was missed to the point where people were fiending for that woman's energy, her one-liners, her just Nene is that girl. And Mel is seeing how this played out now that she's not on the show. That's why every time something crazy happens, she got to come running up with some scheme. She better go talk. She need to go talk to Todd. Todd know the good schemes. Her schemes are weird. Her schemes are crazy. Maybe she do need to go to Atlanta. Maybe she can find Todd Tucker and he can write down some good schemes for her. Because baby, I hollered, not Nene child. She wish. This stuff is just crazy. And you know, people love that. Oh, I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl. You know what being a girl's girl requires? Accountability. That's what it requires. We have had moments, me and this one right up here on this damn channel, me and her up here going back and forth because we didn't agree. And I ain't gonna move from my square, and she's not either. But guess what? We didn't disrespect each other. We've had moments where we didn't talk because we didn't agree. Guess what? We didn't disrespect each other. If I got an issue with her, I'm gonna take her to the side and I'm gonna deal with it.
And we ain't letting nobody else disrespect us either.
What I don't understand is people thinking that nobody can disagree with this woman. People thinking that nobody can call her to the carpet. See, there's no private way to check Mel. I don't have Mel's number. I don't know her personally. But if I see you doing something wrong, and being a woman that does support other women, if I see you getting ready to step off the curb and get hit by a bus, I should stop you, right? I should. Now, if I just look down at the ground and say, damn, that bus sure gonna hit her, and you get hit, that would not be being a girl's girl. If I say, hey, this don't make no sense. Hey, what you over there doing? Hey, that's not cool. You have people running around here, you don't support her and you support an abuser. Well, if I support an abuser, why the fuck is she trying to still talk to one? If I don't support an abuser, why is she still trying to touch him on his arm? Why is she asking him why he's not speaking to her? Why is she saying, oh, he still wants me? Why do you want to be wanted by an abuser, man? Does that even make sense?
They motherfucking following a user because she's a user. The fuck?
But I'm using the story the way she's presenting it. I'm just gonna use her words. See, this is the thing. I'm not gonna add no additives or no preservatives. I'm gonna give you a paraben-free conversation, okay? No lemon granules, right? I'm gonna give you your stuff. I'm gonna show you your shit, and you tell me where it makes sense. You said you were gonna leave your children, insinuating that you were just gonna go off into Never Never Land. We didn't get to where you were going until after. You just said, I'm going to be separated from my children for many, many years, and they can come find me as an adult. My immediate thought was, you were about to pull in the side of Shakur and go over to Cuba and live the rest of your life in exile. That was my thought. I didn't think you were just going to go up the damn road to Atlanta.
I thought your ass was going. I thought you underlined some damn body because that's the only time the hell.
I thought that you had done harm to someone, and because of whatever you did, you were about to stamp that passport and clock into your international cooch like you said you had, and you were headed to Cuba, and you were going to be in Cuba to live out the remainder of your days. Because what that said to me was you were abandoning your children. I didn't get, oh, I'm leaving them with their father. I'm just going to get up, get in this car, drive off, and these kids ain't going to never see or hear from me again. And then when they do, they'll be adults and they'll just have to come looking for me. That's what it to me.
Did she go out for y'all too? Because she went out for me. Shauna, did you get a phone call? I think she might have got a phone call. But yes, to her point, I'm like, what the fuck? Who the hell did she on the line? Why is she going away for fucking ever? But also, ma'am, why can't your kids see you? If you are just going to Atlanta, why are you not having visitation with your kids? Why you ain't going to Huntsville sometime? Why they gotta be grown the next time they see you? The bitch that begged for custody. The fuck? Please help us make some sense of this shit. Why? Again, like Easter said yesterday, you would have had a better chance of turning yourself in and then playing victim. You fucked this up royally. You royally screwed yourself with this shit. Because you still haven't turned your damn self in. And now, if you go to jail, oh, we supposed to be scared because your bitch is going to activate. And what do you do when you activate? What does activating consist of? What is the activation protocol? What should we be scared of? Because, bitch, I'm too ignorant to be scared. At a bunch of fucking keyboard thugs. A bunch of TTSN. I'm going to have a TTSN event. Bitch, you going to have a TTSN event just like you had MeloCon. Just like you had that goddamn orgy retreat. It didn't happen. You and most of your people ain't gonna fight the way out of a wet fucking paper bag. Stop coming up here posturing and pretending. Yeah, because the next time I see her, I'm going to beat her ass. Girl, you saw her before you got on the elevator. You saw her while you were on the elevator. You saw her when you got off the elevator. And you told us that you saw her walking down the street. And you moved out of that way. And you moved your man, that lady husband, out of immediate danger of Martell, like you always do. Arion had to walk past you to get in front of you. Why you ain't snatching that out of ass? Because I thought it was on site. Or was your site fucked up that day? Were you Stevie Wonder that day? They ain't gonna talk. Wait, talk your shit. Don't talk it from the car. Bitch, you said they was talking shit if they was walking behind you. And none of that warranted her to be popped. Girl, fuck you. You scared of your own damn shadow. Exactly. Nobody was talking about Melody Cherie, and that was the problem. We were talking about Tisha and Marcel, Kimmy and fucking Maurice, Destiny, and another reason you're pissed, because again, Destiny was the MV motherfucking P of the season. You was cool. You probably didn't even care that she came back. But the fact that she had the spotlight, oh, bitch, I know that grinds your gears. And that's what you get. And to keep acting like because you are Melody Cherie, how dare they put a warrant out for you as if everybody else, their motherfucker got a warrant out on them. It's okay for them to get one. It was okay for you to get a harassing communication charge and throw it up on Martell. That was cool. Why we acting like it wasn't? Oh, but how dare you do Melody the Christ like that? How dare you give Melody the Christ a taste of her own fucking medicine? That man covered you for how many damn years? He's the reason you ain't never have a mugshot. Not because you ain't do shit to warrant it. It's because he put the kids first. He knew what that would do. Bitch, but now the gloves are off. And I don't even think Martell is the one that called the police. You did this shit in front of people. Sitting there not only traumatizing your goddamn kids, you up there at the school traumatizing other people's damn kids. Your kids don't go to public school, bitch. People, they pay to get their kids in the school. They don't want them. Bitch, I'm paying for my kids to be traumatized in the cafeteria. Now my kids don't want to eat lunch no damn more because they don't want to go in the goddamn cafeteria because every time they go in the cafeteria, they hear your squeaky ass voice. Touching on that man that you said used you. Because he wouldn't let you touch on him the way you wanted to. And I'm with Kiana, bitch. You gave him some a couple of days before, and then he how dare he ignore you? Because he didn't want to talk to you. Because evidently the cooch ain't coochie. He said it's good for what it was, bitch. But it don't change nothing between us. I'm just saying. I'm looking for this video. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking for the red phone damn video I was watching. Because I want y'all to remember what she did to Stormy. You unmuted, sis.
Child, my phone rang. How you put your phone on Do Not Disturb and it ring any damn way? My phone do whatever the hell it wanted to.
Do not disturb don't mean do not disturb. They say it means do not disturb sometimes.
Baby, I'm just trying to figure out how this lady really out here. And why don't the rules apply to her? Remember, and I heard you say Stormy. When this whole situation happened with Stormy and Stormy was dealing with that BS mess with Black Titanic, oh well, if you did something, you did something. You just need to go deal with it. Okay, well, Mel, the same would be for you. If you did something, you did something. Take your tail down to that court, the same down to the jailhouse, wherever you gotta go, the same way Stormy had to do it. You could do the same thing she did. Stormy got up, got cute, put a little lip gloss on, made sure that hair was right, outfit tight, went on down there, took that little picture, had the conversation, paid whatever necessary fees, and carried on with the rest of her life. And ain't been in nobody's trouble since, because hell, she wasn't in trouble then. If this is the same story that you want us to believe is for you, then why not go down there and deal with it? I shouldn't have to. Baby, you are not above the law. I don't care how many people get up here and scream your name. I don't care how many seances you have, how many chicken feet you shake, how many deities you pray to. You are not above the law. It's not how this works. Yes, ma'am. And that's the thing I was saying. Come on, Empress. How you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? If a bunch of people follow
Empress,
her
she gonna
TPO,
kick your ass.
no, the truth is, she is having people attack other people. Can you imagine? And I'm just throwing a number in the atmosphere. Can you imagine 20 content creators, bloggers, subscribers, anybody that has felt that they are potentially in danger because of this situation going against Melody Cherie? How bad would that look on her name? Ma'am, call your dogs off. Tell your people to stop because the problems that you're going to create for yourself are going to be bigger than what your cult can handle. I'm just saying.
And
Oh, come on,
your cult is dwindling at the same time as well.
come on. She had a very now. See, here's the thing. Y'all been playing with Empress a really long time and acting like, oh, she young, she's this, she's that. Empress was attacked verbally. Empress was talked about. Empress's situation was talked about, and Empress's child was talked about. Now, a real mama bear don't let up. You don't get to say nothing about me and think I'm gonna let it go. Oh, it's been such a long time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You said something about her baby, and every time she think about it and she get mad about it, she gonna say something whenever she get good and ready. And that might be the TPO number one in your name, Melody. And Lord knows, we know Anthony has rhyme and reason. We know Marcella does. We know Joanne does. We know T does. I could go on and on. We know Scotty does. People have told Scotty to eliminate himself. People have told Scotty they pray he gets diseases. Can you imagine? And you know that he has evidence of these things. He can go and say, this was done in her name. I have been harassed and bullied and taunted and lost revenue because of her. All of this is because of you, baby. The fish thinks from the head. You are at the top of the food chain. I don't care what content creator beneath you did it, they did it for you. Tay got a case too. Mhm. Look what you did to her. Look how you try to tear people's channels down. This is a bigger problem than what you thought. I don't care about your seances. I don't care about your little Zoom meetings where you try to qualify and make sure that only certain people are in the room. There is a fox in the hen house everywhere you go. I don't care how many people you have watching. It is amazing how parts of your conversation that happen behind that Zoom wall are already floating around the YouTube streets, huh? Who really over there with you? You don't know who's really for you and who's really against you. You got some fence riders over there. Better pay attention. Baby, she can't get on Atlanta Housewives. She could try.
Let me play this threat for y'all again. So y'all, for the people that just came in that might not know about it, baby, because we up here scared for our lives. We're going to get baptized tomorrow because we don't know what's going to happen to us. You can
I'm
talk,
burning a
Shauna. You know I got to go back and find it.
oh, child. I'm burning a 7-day return to sender candle. Whatever negative energy, whatever negative stuff you throw in my way, it's coming back yours. I'm not your problem. I'm not your issue. You ain't got to be out here sending no negativity towards me or gathering up whatever you're trying to do against me. I'm not your problem. I'm not the reason you have an active warrant. I'm not.
I'm sorry because you shouldn't have said that because all I heard, I'm not your lover. Hey, I'm not your friend.
I'm the kind of thing you cannot comprehend.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a song in my heart, and she just gave me that. I'm sorry. I just had to say it.
Well, that's the thing. She sued her boss. And what she forgets about suing your boss, shout out to Carlos King. Because here's what your cult seems to forget. Without Carlos the King and without Martel LaVar Holt, the world would not know you, Melody Shari, as Nick Cannon says. The world would know you, sugar. Your husband at the time got a meeting with Carlos. Y'all had a meeting. You pitched No Holds Barred, your HGTV version of whatever the hell you was trying to do. Carlos, being a reality TV person that knows how these things work and knows what he can sell and can't sell, he told you that show wouldn't have worked. But he said, I can do this. If you can do a show
Hey,
with other
Empress.
couples, uh, if you could do a show with other couples and we could talk about marriage and love and business and how you guys are flourishing and thriving in a, a city that people don't talk about a whole lot. Huntsville is popular on its own just because, NASA's there and all those things. However, we didn't know you. We didn't know y'all. And we wouldn't have had it not been for Martell and Carlos, and you turned around and threw your marriage with Martell away and then bit the hand that feeds you by suing your boss. You had to know things were going to go bad at some point. Stop playing. Who
Hey
that? Hey, Empress.
everyone, can you hear me?
I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me? Oh, okay, cool. Let me just turn the Bluetooth off. Can you hear me better? Or you can hear me before? Can you hear me?
No,
Hello?
you're good.
All
You're
right,
good.
cool. Okay, so I just had a very interesting conversation with Huntsville Police Department. Um, so I was letting them know the situation and everything about the harassment, about the inciting violence, about the threats. And Melody definitely could be in a lot of trouble for this situation. It doesn't matter if her bloggers are the ones who are sending threats, if she's the one inciting it and going online telling the bloggers to come to her Zoom. And you never know what they had to say. And then they come online and start threatening her, what, enemies, quote unquote. So yeah, they said that you could definitely file a harassment complaint against her. So yeah, I am weighing my options because I'm just tired of the millimeters harassing, doing the most, threatening. Like, it's just getting out of hand. So I'm just letting you guys know that yeah, I did have a very interesting conversation just now.
I
There
don't know
are
why you thought
consequences
Empress
for this
wouldn't.
behavior.
Empress should have been one of the ones that you ain't played with no goddamn threats, baby. One thing Empress gonna tell you, she bet she will call the police on your ass.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
don't
why
play
you
threats
played like that.
because who knows if one of these millimeters lives in Los Angeles, you know, and they're
Los
crazy
Angeles,
enough to
Long
try to
Beach,
pull up.
Compton. Right. And the thing is, for you to say, oh no, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to come for people, even you coming for someone's channel. I don't have a channel for you to attack any longer. But for you to
Right,
come for Joanne's channel or for Empress's channel or T or anyone else at this point, that's playing with their money. That's playing with
right.
someone's livelihood. You don't have the right. Just because I'm saying something that you don't support, then don't support my channel. Find another channel that says the things you want to hear. All of us,
Right.
let's be clear. Some of us were really cool a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's a whole bunch of us that do not get along. But guess what? They got every right to say whatever they saying over there. I'm gonna say whatever I'm saying over here, and we don't visit each other's channels. I ain't got no reason to be
Exactly.
around there. I don't know what you're
Like, just
talking.
stay from over. Like, they don't have to come to us. Like, that we don't like her, so why are you still here? That's what I've been saying all day, but they keep wanting to harass. They're over here sending threats to Marcella, and then this latest threat with someone who's known that I beefed with, So I'm just saying, this is like, they're doing way too much, and she's inciting all this, Like, is no one watching this? Like the cult. I told them that too. I'm like, she's running a cult.
Like, remember when she tried to incite the content creators when with the Anthony thing, where Anthony
Yep.
was suing her, and she was like, "Well, I don't know if he's coming after y'all next, but Steph Don can't win
Oh
take
yeah.
off Eddie the bet. He had
Yep.
put he got all y'all pictures in here. He got I don't know. I'm just
Cause
saying."
yep, Scotty was pissed. I remember he came to my page and I was like, no, I don't think that's what she was just trying to probably incite you guys, but he wasn't suing you or anything. You know, she had Scotty all mad.
Right.
And
She had a
remember,
couple of
let's
people
let's
mad.
my fave. Let's go back to my fave, the bounty. Y'all
I
gonna
about to
stop
show the
playing.
video, girl. I
Empress,
pulled it up.
Empress is from where I'm from regionally. We pretty close to each other. I'm
Right.
gonna say this, and Empress knows this to be true. When you say, "Hey, I got 2 racks for you to get information on somebody," we both know what that means. Somebody will pick that heifer up, throw that woman in the trunk, and bring her to your front door and say, "Hey, I got her with me. What you gonna give me for this?"
Yeah, that's like a
Damn, giving
mob
you a
hit.
number. Right. Damn,
A
giving you a
mob hit.
number. I'm gonna pick this heifer up, put a little chloroform on her face, throw her in the trunk, and bring her to you. What you gonna give me for that? We are living in hard times for everybody. You say you're gonna give someone $2,000 to get information on somebody, and the young lady came back and told you it's not the person you want it to be. It was not Stormy. It never was Stormy. You were on the attack with Stormy, and it did not work. And you never paid that girl that money. And let's talk about the video because I think Empress was playing it. Baby, it kills me when she does her black scent. Shout out to Kiana. Because you know, y'all know she changes her voice when she feels like it. It was sit, sit, two. And I know it has something to do with Stormy because that girl said, Dad, what's up? First of all, I wasn't born in Mississippi. I say that's what's up. Everybody says that's what's up. Using those 3 little words put together does not mean it is. Stormy still that said it. And when you found out it wasn't her, you were pissed off, took all the posts down. So it was just supposed to disappear because it didn't work. And then you just went on vacation. You never gave that young lady money. She made a video, a heartfelt video telling you she was a college student
Oh
and
yeah.
she really could use that money. And you were supposed to give it to her because that's what you promised. After you put a bounty on someone's head, because yes, baby, that's a bounty. I don't care what you try to call it. I don't care how you try to dance around it. If I say, hey y'all, I need I give you $2,000 if anybody could tell me what Empress's real name is and where she lives. You know how many people would be like, baby, I'll go get that heifer and bring her to you. Give me 5.
Right. Right. Exactly. And then just like all the stuff that she's been doing, the cult stuff, the thing you guys just mentioned, like she just been doing way too much, you know?
But not only did she lie on Stormy, she gave a video for a reference point to make everybody believe that it was Stormy. Remember, she played the video
Yep.
before she said who it was. She played a video. Don't this sound similar to y'all? Don't that sound the same?
And regionally, those 2 women, Stormy and
Like,
the young
she
lady that
wanted
she
to
was
make
talking
sure that
about,
the people thought that it was Stormy still. She
they were
made
from the
sure.
same place.
The fuck you mean? And you
They
She
were
could
still
be
ain't
responsible.
apologized.
She could be responsible for all this stuff that her YouTubers are doing just by the fact that today she incited them. You know, so whatever they do after that is on her, you know? So that's what they told me, the authorities told me when I had a very interesting conversation. She's lucky I didn't go for it with putting the harassment complaint out. But I can.
well,
One
and
simple
yet, no, no,
phone
no,
call.
yet we're gonna say
Yeah.
yet because
Exactly.
here's the
You
Yeah.
thing:
should.
we don't know.
Shit.
It's not even that. All of this stuff happened today. We don't know the type of behaviors that her people are going to start exhibiting. If you
Right.
start acting a fool, what's your favorite line? It's retaliatory abuse. So if you do something to me, then guess what? I'm not coming for the blogger that came for me. I'm going to the top of the food chain. I don't want the blogger that attacks me. I want you because you started it. I
And
don't
that's the
want,
thing she don't get. You gonna get drugged and you let them get drugged. Every time they say so, do something else, you get drugged, dummy.
but you're going to get paperwork on you and you're going to have harassment charges. And guess
Right.
what? And I said it on Marcella's channel and I'm saying it here. I don't know why anybody thinks that she can just go with an active warrant on her name right now. You think you can go up there and just have a conversation about putting a protective order on Martell? Baby, you have an
Like, why are you
active
talking about
warrant.
anything with court with an active warrant? You need to stay far
Right.
away from the court.
Exactly.
Right. You gonna mess around and be you gonna mess around and be male in a cell.
But then they gonna threaten us and tell us the day after she go to court, if she gotta turn herself in the next day, it's gonna be some. No, bitch, she ain't gonna have to turn herself in the next day because they gonna already have had an ass.
Right. They think they have the numbers, but it's like y'all gonna end up with your leader in jail. I'm convinced they hate her because why would you come online
Hey,
and
we've been saying
incriminate
that
her
for
this
Right.
way?
years. Me and
Like they
Sean have been
pretty
sitting
much
up here
just
saying that
said,
shit for
"Oh, in
years.
the Zoom call, Melody said to harass everyone." Like,
Wait, and let's ask this question. Why aren't your supporters supporting you? There's no
right.
reason that after you had that huge jump when you started your Patreon and all those people went over there and paid immediately to get on your Patreon, why did you have to go to Sheba's channel to tell the people to come? See, you said come to my Patreon. You forgot one
Nobody
very
watched that.
important word. You meant come back because they left. You meant come back. Come back to my Patreon. Come back over here and pay again because they gave you 1 month and everybody walked. And I said it the day you created it. I said you got until May and all that shit gonna crumble. And guess what
Shauna
you
did
doing in
call it.
June?
She called it before the motherfucker got up all the way. She
And
just saw the goddamn packages and the tears, and she was like, "Bitch, you do know you got to maintain this shit. I give
right.
you until May, and yeah, come back and talk
And
to us
now,
then."
and now in June, what are you doing? Asking people to come back. Why? Because they left. They gave you 1 month. Some people may have given you two. Some people may have done that. You might have even gotten three. But here's the thing that pissed a lot of people off, Mel, and you didn't pay attention. You made some people pay 129.99, and you turned around and brought your ass that same interview you did with that producer. You put it on YouTube for free. So
Right,
why the
And
hell did I
then
pay you?
if you had an active warrant, why would you come online and admit that you know that you have an active warrant, that you knew that they were down the street, that you're ducking it, and admit that
you
you
better
touched them?
say it. You
Admit that you
better keep
grabbed them.
saying
Like
it.
she's a foolish woman. That's what I'm saying. Like you're stupid.
Thank you. That's why I keep saying I'm starting to think that Martell was the brains of the operation because the shit that this bitch is doing don't make no sense at all. How you the blueprint, girl?
Just up here telling on
Baby.
yourself.
And she does it all the time
All
because
the
she
time.
thinks that she's above everything. You give us, and Carmen, I agree, you're giving us the same content. The tea is stale in a motherfucker. You ain't got nothing to say to nobody. And you have the nerve to say that my people, if she got to turn herself in, my people going to activate. What that mean? Because that sounds like a threat to me. Hey, Pastor T, I feel like we was threatened, T. You might want to get your paperwork in
Right.
order, sugar.
I had a
Oh no,
very
we
interesting
were threatened.
conversation. Yeah, I just had a very interesting conversation with Huntsville PD giving you the real tea, and Melody would be responsible for if any of her YouTubers do anything, and you could file harassment charges against Melody for inciting all the violence and this whole cult thing. And they were very interested in what I had to say. You know, I didn't go for it with the harassment complaint, but I can. You know, like I'm
Yet,
just like leave me
and,
alone
With
and do my
receipt.
and
content.
and if anybody's videos are flagged, if anybody's videos are asked to
I'm
be
about to
taken
send this
down,
shit to YouTube.
if anybody's videos are mass reported, baby, no, you're gonna go to the Huntsville Police Department first.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
you're
just
gonna
gonna
take
let them
it
keep
back.
playing
Our
with me.
No,
channel won't
you
get
go to
pressed.
Huntsville PD first, and then you take the information from Huntsville PD to YouTube. You go that
Right.
way. You go to
Talk about
HPD
viral.
first.
I'll
Right.
really go viral like that. Like,
You go to
stop playing.
HPD first, and then from there, all the information you get from HPD, you take it right over to YouTube because YouTube does not have a choice but to listen at that point. They
Like
can't
this is
ignore that.
fucking crazy.
What's the number? 256 seven
Hold on,
two
I got
two
no pen.
7100. I think that's the number.
I get it from you in the DM.
Very, very interesting conversation. They were very interested.
This is
I
crazy.
told them
This don't
about
make
the
no fucking
cult.
sense.
I told them about how she knew she had a warrant that she was ducking.
And they
Very
got enough
interesting.
time
Remember
for
all the things
Martell
that
to
have
put in
happened.
handcuffs.
They told Scotty to take himself out. They told Anthony to take himself out. They told Scotty that they pray he gets diseases. They told T that they pray his kidneys fail. All of these things are harassing behaviors.
They
And
told
she
me they were
even
going to
said
call
something about
ICE.
his kidneys.
Like they were going to call immigration on my baby, like my 2-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
that
said they were
shit
gonna
still
call ICE on you
astonishes
too.
me.
Like, do
Yeah.
you not know that black people come in all the colors?
Right. It was like,
Right,
where'd you
that
guys
shit
get
still
that from?
astonishes me.
And my thing is, I've been in
Hey,
Empress's
Brittany,
presence. She don't
KT,
look Hispanic. She don't.
That's
We've
what I'm
been
saying.
face
I'm
to
not
face.
even
She don't.
mixed.
she don't look
Right.
Hispanic
I'm
on
all
her picture.
black.
Shit.
Both my parents are
Right.
black. Where's that come from?
And that's the thing too,
You
T.
know, he probably got a little mixture.
She's ducking a warrant. And she knew she had a warrant. She's known she's had a warrant since May the 29th. We are on June the 8th. Why are you crashing out on your IG stories, knowing that those stories disappear within 24 hours? And you basically said, oh, I may be away from my children for many, many years. What did you do? Because now I feel like you did something real messed
Because I
up.
thought
I
she
feel
on the
like you
live
really, really
about it.
fucked up.
Right.
You
And
could have
knowing you
told me
have a
she ain't take
warrant, you're
somebody
still
out.
inciting people to like threatening people when you know you have a warrant. That could like make your problems even worse, you know? But yeah, my man coming. I gotta
Call
go, you
your
guys.
dogs off. I'm gonna say it like this from a LA baby. Call your dogs off before the big dogs get off the porch.
Right, right. Yeah, you don't want the big dogs in your life.
Don't
But yeah,
don't
my
let
man coming. I gotta go, y'all. But
have a
thanks,
good night,
Prosperity,
girl.
for having
Bye.
me.
Thank
All
you,
right, bye,
girl.
y'all.
But I don't know
And
if you heard this part, T, but this motherfucker is mad at us for talking about the shit that she put out in the live. Why today we come and find out that that post about her kids not seeing her till they grown and they'll find out eventually. This motherfucker talk about she got a TPO out on Martell. And talking about this because of the kids. But she was willing to let him have the kids just so she could move to Atlanta. She was willing to give up custody of her children so she could go move to Atlanta. And evidently, she didn't have no plans on coming to see them coming to see her, talking to their ass or nothing. She was dropping the kids off and never to return. Because that's what I got from that. If you ain't gonna see
yeah,
your kids till
what
they're
she
grown and
said.
only way you going is to
She
Atlanta, that means you're
she
abandoning your
said
kids.
they can come looking for me. That
They
little
ain't even
line
going for
about
them.
they can come looking for me says you planned on dropping them off and putting your panties and your perfume in your car and getting the hell on and carrying your ass down to 85 South and going to Atlanta. That's what that said. And you were just going to be away from them, no contact, no nothing, and they had to find you when they became adults. What kind of shit is that? And you want us to believe you mother of the year? Girl, get the fuck.
And you are giving them to the man who you said were using them. The same man that lost 50 fucking visiting days with his kids because you said that he was using them. You just said that he threw Tank into a wall. With at least your people just said that he threw Tank into a wall and Mariah got so scared that she called you for help. But you were willing just so you could go and be the worst actress in Tubi movies to go to Atlanta. You was gonna get this man custody of your kids. And then you got mad about the goddamn you say your lawyer took put the garnishment on that you wasn't trying to do that because you were trying to be nice. You were still trying to play good with him. So he'll let you go to fucking Atlanta. But your lawyer told you, well, once it's done, you can't take it off. But if you do, you can take it off. But if you do take it off, you will never be able to file again. So that right there tells me you wanted to go to Atlanta so you were going to make Martell think everything was good. But one day, when he ain't thinking about the shit, you was gonna hit him with the boomerang and garnish his shit after you got what you wanted. That's what I got from it anyway. Because why, if you gonna take it off, take it off. Why you won't take it off? Because if you take it off, you can't do it later. But if you can do it later, you would take it off just so you can get your ass to Atlanta. Make that shit make sense, Mayor.
And
Another way you selling your
why are you
kids.
combining issues though? You're combining and conflating issues. You have your content creators saying you got to mute prosperity. You have your content creators saying that the garnishment was for child support. It wasn't. You don't have a child support order. You never did. You had a custody agreement, not child support. That garnishment is for attorney's fees. And you had already put out an application for a TPO against Martell saying that he was doing things to the children and that you were concerned about their safety. Why at that point would you be talking to him and saying, "Oh my God, he want me. He still want me." In my head, I need to say this because it just bugs me. All I hear is, "Oh, y'all think I wanted me? Oh, y'all think I wanted me?" Girl, bye. To me, it felt like you've been trying to get Martell locked up so you could have the kids, and at that point, you could move wherever you wanted to move. Just like you did not know about that active warrant against you for a couple weeks, he found out about the application for the protective order. So I believe this is what I tell myself in my head, what makes sense to me. When you saw him again at that next event with the children and you walked up to him and he ignored you because he knew about the application for the protective order. So he didn't give you nothing. He didn't know hi, no bye, no nothing. And that pissed you off because you need him to react to you. You need him to act a fool because that way you have a leg to stand on. You said, oh, he over there with his uncle trying to be all cute. Didn't he just say he wanted me? Now he don't want to speak. You said, and your friend, content creator Sheba over there said, all you did was playfully tap him on the arm. If all you did was playfully tap him on the arm, that's not problematic at all. Why are we talking about videos? Why are we talking about the school contacting the police? Something had to have happened to lead all of that to the forefront. And him not talking to you should not bring you to the level of anger where you should put your hands on him, playfully or not. Why are you touching the man that you claim abused you and abused your children? That doesn't make sense. Why are you following him around trying to make him speak to you? Claiming, oh, I have to co-parent. Ma'am, do you know I co-parented with somebody I have a permanent restraining order against for 20 something years without speaking to him? You can
That's
co-parent
what
without
the
having
app
to
was for.
co-parent. That's what the app is for. That's what the police are for. That's what family members are for. I did drop offs and pickups at the police station. And I don't care how annoyed it made me. Yes, it was a pain in the ass. Who gives a shit? I'm not dealing with this man. You can see your child. You cannot see me. Child at the police station, I'm gone. He picked the child up from the police station. He gone. When it's time to drop her off, we do it in reverse. You can co-parent without having to deal with someone that is abusive to you. Stop lying to these damn people. Some of us had to live the shit you lie about. Like that's what people forget. Some of us had to live it. You oh temporary this, temporary that. I don't have a TPO, baby. I got a permanent one. Lifetime restraining order. And I
Just
didn't have
like
to go back and get several. I got it the first time.
it was, but DV was funny when it was Destiny. It was so fucking funny. Remember you were either on the phone or you went to her house with LeBerick, and whatever he was doing to her, harassing her, you thought that shit was funny and you was laughing about it. The one-sidedness of it all, the one I can do it, but you can't. It's so crazy to me. It was Stormy must have did something. The only how you could get a warrant out on you is if you did something. So if you got a warrant, evidently you did something. Well, bitch, you got one, but you keep telling us you ain't do nothing to get it. But it's a frivolous goddamn warrant because it's you. And because you don't feel like you should have to deal with it. You should be able to grab your abusive ex-husband whenever you want to. I shouldn't have a warrant for it.
And all exchanges of the children could happen at the police station. They don't have to look at each other. They don't have to talk to each other. This whole, oh, I gotta co-parent with him. You can co-parent with him where you never see him or talk to him. Many of us have done it. My child is good and grown. My child is damn near 30 at this point, and I did it. And I know technology and things have improved since then.
Child.
You had a guardian ad litem. You could tell the guardian ad litem, look, I am in fear for my life when it comes to this man. I'm not concerned about the safety of my children, but I don't trust him being around me. They would set that up for you, and you would never have to look at that man again.
They
Ever.
had that. They had it. They had the goddamn action. But yes, Terrence, they they thought it was, not only did they not believe it, they thought it was funny, but Mel believed it because Mel knew it was true. And Mel let us know she knew it was true. She said she knew the things that Destiny was going through living in that house. And she felt extra bad when Law came around. When Law
But
came
here's
into
no, no, no.
goddamn
Here's
play,
the
she
but
knew
here's the
it.
thing. Here's the thing with that. That's one more part of Destiny's story that Mel stole. Can we say that? Mel stole Destiny's entire life and tried to play it as if it was her own.
Then talking about
Destiny is
motherless
the one
child and
that
her
was
mama sitting
acting.
next to her.
Destiny was the one that was acting. Destiny was the one that was singing. Destiny was the one that was doing all these things. And unfortunately, Destiny had to experience and is still dealing with the after effects of a violent marriage. Thank God she got out. Thank God she's safe. Thank God her son is safe. But she is still currently dealing with the effects and after effects of that situation. Mel, that's
Exactly.
not and has never been your story. You know how we know? Because you told us. You told us that that's what Destiny was dealing with while also bragging on how good your ex husband was, how good of a father your ex husband was. It wasn't until you couldn't get your way that all of a sudden you tried to make it seem like Martell was mimicking LeBeric. Martell and LeBeric don't even act the same. You went over there. Martell went over there to go get Destiny. You knew what that girl was going through. But you know what? Everybody loves a sob story. Everybody loves pain. You took Destiny's pain so you could monetize off of it. It's not, and it never was your damn story. Stop playing with us.
Yeah, you was a fatherless child, not a motherless child.
You were never a motherless child. You pissed off about the fact that now, and let's look at it, because let's tell the truth. Destiny to put that whole show on her back and she carrying it.
I just said that she is mad
Carrying.
because I know she hated that lady with the MVP of that goddamn season of this season. She pissed.
Oh, we know you're pissed because conveniently you brought up all this shit about abandoning your children the top of the week when the reunion was coming on. Come on now, ain't nobody stupid. Isn't that awful convenient? Everybody's been talking about Tisha and Nell and Destiny and what this reunion is going to look like. And boom, here comes the dynamite. You come drop this dumb shit about you and these kids, and I don't know, making it all cryptic, making it think that you were either homicidal or suicidal. You did that on purpose. So guess what? Now the attention goes off of the actual show because that's what people were talking about, and now we're focused on you. And then you don't get to decide what that looks like. You don't get to decide how people react to the stuff you post.
Also, we wasn't even thinking about her. She was tweeting. She was fucking doing this shit in her story for a minute, and we were ignoring her. But nobody was saying it. So she then went and had a secret squirrel meeting with a couple of her CCs, and they went and put videos out an hour after each other. It was three of them, one hour, the next, and the next. Then that's when people said, "Oh, what the fuck did she say in that post?" That's when people went to her story. We weren't thinking about Melody Cherie, and she knew we weren't thinking because she was putting this shit out for a minute before anybody caught on. And we probably wouldn't have caught on if she didn't go to her damn CCs and tell them to put this shit out.
And here's the thing, what we know to be true. I was a content creator for a couple seconds, couple 2-3 minutes. What we know to be true is this: commentary is currency. You need people talking about you, even if they don't agree. Even when people are talking shit about you, you need people talking about you because that commentary is currency. If T do a bad video about you, even if people come over there and just laugh, people are still talking about you. That's gonna drive someone to say, "Oh, what the hell she say on her damn? Let me go look. Let me go see what's on her page. Let me go see what's on her channel. Let me go see why he over there clowning." Anthony the same, JoAnn the same, Marcella, whomever. The content creators that do not care for you still drive attention to you the same way the ones that do drive attention to you. Because if all you have is people that love you, love you, love you, that shit gets old and boring. You don't even understand how opposition works in your favor. Oh, don't say nothing bad about Mel. Hell, nobody was saying nothing about Mel, good or bad, at all. You don't count. Go back and look at T's videos. Go. How far back you got to go to find a video about her? Go back to other people's videos. How far back do you have to go?
Because
People
when
were
she
not
told
talking
us that,
about you.
when she gave us that bet, I bet they can't go a week without talking about. Bitch, we did it on purpose, and then you just faded from the airline from us any goddamn way. You did it. Remember?
No, no, Carmen, say it ain't so. I hope she wasn't over there calling Bravo trying to test. Baby, the way she looked in that damn Tubi movie was so tired. You are better off filming your shit in your basement and putting on Nubian if you can make Nubian work. Because, baby, I'm sorry, Tubi ain't for you. Bravo most certainly ain't for you. And you ran away from your show on OWN. So all that's a wrap.
She couldn't even play herself in the Tubi movie. The role that she had was her, and she did that shit horribly. Like, I don't understand. Why
And
you
that's
think you
another
got
thing.
acting chops?
But MP, that's the point. Why would you give up your children to this man that you claim is so harmful? Because he's not. We know he don't like you. He loves his children. He don't like you. And because you still sweet on him and you still stuck on him, and the only way to hurt him at this point is to use his children because nothing else will work. You up here hollering about you out here parading somebody's husband around and showing him without his ring. I'm talking about it's gonna be a long week in LA. Baby, that didn't move nobody to chorus. All that did was make us think, child, you sleeping with somebody's husband? The man you got to claim to be protecting you from Martell, the man that had his service weapon on the table while your daughter was running around singing songs and acting a fool. And we know that his service weapon is always loaded because why would it not be? You put your children in danger. In my opinion, that was the moment you put your children in danger because he was knocked out on the sofa. And remember, your daughter said, ha ha ha, get your boyfriend and his Glock. Get your boyfriend and his Glock. That was out your daughter's mouth. We didn't make that up. That's what your baby said. So when people started to assume that you were sleeping with that lady's husband, your kid helped that part. We didn't make that up. You, with your posting about him, you showing him, you pulling him up on live. This man is supposed to be working for you, and you over here rubbing your rock salt all over his goddamn arm. You over here shredding his damn skin on TikTok and then putting on some damn oil on top of it like that's supposed to be a normal thing to do. He works for you. He was the help. He was security. How you got that man out here at restaurants sitting next to you at the table? You know where security stands when you're eating? By the damn door. He walks through, make sure that there's no threat to your safety, and he either stands by the door, or they put you at a table near a corner, and he stands on the side to make sure nobody walks up to you. He might have to taste your food if you that worried about that. Stop playing with us.
Hell, he didn't even open the door for the cop for our ass. It was always the driver getting out the car and doing it. We never saw that man do no recon, and we never even see him look around, let alone fucking do some recon on the parameter of the goddamn place they were going to. Hell, she was walking behind him.
Right. And this
He
is
would be
paid.
talking to Lauren, and she behind him, and she declined.
This is the security that you
Knowing that
paid
man neck
for.
don't work on one side.
Knowing
My
some of
bad.
us, I know
I
plenty of
went too
people
far.
that do this. I mean, he ain't got no situational awareness. He got shot in the face. That's not my fault or yours. How you gonna hire somebody that actually was injured on the job and you think he can protect you? He already got injured on the damn job. He couldn't protect himself. How he gonna protect you?
And that's why his only duty was to work that booty, girl. You ain't fooling no goddamn body.
He couldn't protect himself. Then we saw him sleep with his service weapon just on the damn table with your child running around talking about your little boyfriend and his Glock, calling you liars and shit when you told her to go sit down.
And also, you supposed to be in fear for your life, but you are literally on live filming and letting the people know that your bodyguard is asleep and his pow pow is not anywhere and it's in all reach. But if it has fall off the couch, you gotta wake all the way up first. By the time he got the fucking the situational awareness, his motherfucking ass, all y'all been and got hit. But you was in such imminent danger.
Right.
Nothing you did made sense, and it still don't.
But because it's you, and because, like I said, if we took Martell and Mel's names off of this situation and we made it Keisha and Tyrone, how would y'all feel? This situation is a whole bunch of facts that don't make sense, but y'all are sitting there riding with your feelings.
Keisha wouldn't be shit because Keisha trying to keep the kids away from their daddy, a good daddy. He will be Tyrone will be the good daddy, but Martell got to be the bad daddy because Mel is the best mother in the goddamn world. But if it was somebody else, she would be a trifling ass bitch, and the dad would be everything. That's what.
And you know what? Guess what? I done gave this heifer enough of my time. Girl, fuck you. I ain't about to worry about her no damn more. Like I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. This is Shauna speaking. I strongly suggest that you call your chihuahuas off before the big dogs come off the porch. What you don't do to people is threaten them. What you don't do, like Empress just said, she done already called Huntsville Police Department. And it wouldn't take nothing for T to call, for Anthony to call, for Prosperity to call, for Marcella to call, so on and so forth. Anybody that has been harassed, bullied, had their channels attacked, anybody. And I only named those few because the list is much longer than that. But if any of them did that, they can get that information, they can get a report number and immediately contact YouTube. Then your YouTube disappears. And after they contact YouTube, you know who they go contact next? TikTok. And when they do that, you won't be going live, sugar. Call your dogs off before you see how shit really moves. Stop playing. And I'm not threatening you. This is not a threat at all. What you did was incite threats. What you did was get your people activated because that's your favorite thing. All this shit is unnecessary. Go to court, deal with your warrant, raise your children, sell your bug repellent and your goddamn non-lathering ass soap and leave it at that. Bye, y'all.
And what does activation consist of? Is it to dox people? Is it to goddamn get the channel snatch? Is it to strike people? Is it to put hands on people? Like, what does activation entail? Cause yeah, that's the thing that need to be talked about. You always telling them to activate. What does that entail? How scared should we be about the activation of it all? That's the problem. You are a whole problem. Your people are a problem. But baby, it is easy to solve it because baby, one thing people ain't gonna do is be sitting up here looking over their shoulder and scared. No, bitch, you come near me, you and your people gonna be in handcuffs. That's what people about to take this shit. See, because you think you could sue people or you think you could put on motherfucking motions into the court. Other people can too. And it would be so fucked up for you to have warrants against you from 11 people, all because your motherfucking mellow heads done sat out here and threatened our ass on your behalf. So are you going to finally come out and tell them to stop? You incited this. You met up with them and told you gave them the fucking game plan. Are you going to come out here like you never do and finally say enough is enough? Y'all going too far to literally threaten people is too far. But no, because you activated them. You always talk about that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But it's being done in your name, so it does have things to do with you. It has all to do with you. But because you think you Melody Cherie, you don't need to do anything. Okay, you Melody Cherie, but you better take your ass down to that goddamn police department and goddamn get the motherfucking warrant off your crazy ass. Sitting up here telling people you know you got a warrant and you not going. And then you're going to tell us if you do go and get arrested, we all better watch out. What? Girl, we are just as scared of this as we are scared of your TTSN event and your goddamn mellow con. None of that shit happened. What happened? Miss Badass, because I don't like to do a whole lot of talking. Bitch, you talk too much. My bad. You don't like talking. You like typing your motherfucking fingers off. You fucking keyboard thug. Sick of you. Got a nerve calling people keyboard. Y'all do know that this is fucking called cyber fucking bullying too as well, right? This is called cyber threats as well, right? You do know you put the word cyber in front of this shit because we ain't in face to face. We're not talking to one another. We're not cool. This ain't over the phone. Bitch, this is over the internet. And the moment you put cyber in front of some shit, bitch, it becomes a whole nother class of motherfucking charges. Dummy. So you can keep thinking it's funny, thinking it's cute, feeling like they got your back the whole time they backing your ass up against the fucking wall. And you ain't gonna have no out in a minute. Because I'm scared. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm not scared. And when you gonna tell me, she said she was scared. I'm scared. I am so scared. I am shaking the table. I'm so damn scared. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. This lady is a piece of fucking work. Hold on, no, I do got one more time. I want to show y'all this video with Stormy, the shit that she did to Stormy, because she's always the victim and she's never done anything to anyone. Even though TTFN, talk that shit down, bitch, what y'all gonna do? Girl, fuck you, your scary ass.
Y'all, my damn jaw was on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, okay, do y'all want to see it one more time? Okay, we'll do it one more time. Y'all, my damn jaw was on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, did y'all need to hear it one more time? Or nah? Are we good? Because y'all saw the message. Do y'all want to hear it one more time? Okay, we do it one more time. I think y'all see it, yeah. Y'all, my damn jaw was on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, okay, so we're going to go one more time to the text message, and let's look at the message that came Sunday. Thinking it's coleslaw phone. Hey, hey. Now, mind you, I got a text, hey, in August. Sorry, hey. Girl, my jaw is on the floor from last night's episode. Okay, do y'all want to hear one more time? Or no? Can to make it easy. Y'all, my damn jaw was on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, it's some fat. Okay, so are we all clear and good? So let me tell y'all something. It ain't even chess. I saw somebody said it's chess. It's not even chess. It's Monopoly. See, with Monopoly, you see all the players on the board with Monopoly. So we kind of past chess for real. We more so on Monopoly. Okay? So there you have it. So let me tell y'all this. When I start rocking with somebody, again, you may not understand yet why. I may not even understand all the way why yet. It's just something I feel in my spirit, in my gut, and something ain't right. And then I pull back, and then I let them show themselves. If this want to show, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to believe it. I ain't want to believe it when I started, I'm like, no, heck no. I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all. I'm gonna play it one more time. God got me? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you confused, baby, you're going to have to go over there to YouTube. I'm sure they're going to be talking about it for the rest of the next 2-3 days. Because now I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. There it is. There it is. There it is. And so... Case closed. Case.
Why is your goddamn headline so goddamn far back, bitch? You need to open the case of your goddamn follicles, girl. Girl, you got a 5 head with your girl. Where is your edges? Huh? Where is your edges? Where is your edges, girl? Go find that shit and leave us the fuck alone. But yes, again, sat there and said that because Stormy said her jaw damn near hit the floor, the messages that was in that phone had to be Stormy. Then, as Shauna said earlier, it came out that it wasn't fucking Stormy, and this motherfucker still has not apologized. This bitch still has not given a condolence to my sis family. Like, she is a horrible human being. I don't care how y'all try to spin this shit, how y'all try to slice this motherfucking shit. Y'all can thinly slice it, or y'all can slice it thick. It's gonna be the same fucking thing. She is horrible. All of the motherfucking spiritual warfare comes from within her. And y'all need to just fucking face the fact that y'all are backing bullshit. Y'all are getting the bait because y'all want to be baited. You motherfuckers just run up to the hook and here I am. You put yourself on the fucking hook. But hey, get your money, honey, from the people. As long as they want to give it to you, baby, go ahead and get it. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, find your damn edges. That's what I do want you to do. I'm really concerned about your edges. Cause yeah. Lemongrass, maybe you need some. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will know when I go live next time. Don't forget that sharing is caring and caring is sharing. So share me with your people. Hit that hype button to hype your bestie up. Don't forget that we have the Cash App and the PayPal going across the bottom of your screen. It is so great if donations are given. I love it. I appreciate it. I need it. And I'm asking for it. Yes, God. Don't forget Super Chat, Super Sticker. Playback game, you got the super thanks. I love y'all. Hey, Felicia. Child, I fear for my life. I'm scared. I don't know what eyes gonna do. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. It is just a lot. I'm scared. I'm shaking. I gotta go because I'm about to start crying. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But I'm so scared that I need y'all to get the Cash App or the PayPal. I'm really, really scared. But it'll cheer me up. But now it's time to say goodnight to all my proper ties. I'ma see y'all in the next one. Thank you, Carmen. Bye. And sure, you better be listening to them damn doctors. Your hard head ass.